Greetings, my name is Beverly D, and this is a general reading for Gemini for the month of October 2017. So, Gemini, let's see what is going on here with you. I feel your energy, Gemini. I feel your energy. Oh my, it's exhausting because it's hard to keep up with you, Gemini. You all over the place, but you got a force that's going on here, Gemini. And so we're going to see Gemini for the month of October 2017. Okay, Gemini. All right, Gemini. Okay. Okay, Gemini. As you know, this is tea time, so you gotta have your cup of tea with me. And thank you, Gemini, for stopping by for this cup of tea. Gemini, this is for you. Okay. Well, Gemini, let me see. I feel that there are some Geminis that kind of had some financial issues here. But I feel like that they are getting back on their feet. So I feel like that whatever the financial situation was, you're getting it together. It's almost like you dropped your bag of marbles and you down picking your marbles up. And so you got just about all of them. You got them all back in the bag. And so now you can get things going. I feel like that October is a real opportunity month for a lot of you Gemini. I want to say this is a harvest time for you because I look at this as a harvest card. So what that is saying is that you have plenty of opportunities that is here, and your opportunities are starting to grow. And it's like harvest, it's growing. You can pick your opportunities, they coming to you. I feel like that the waiting is over with. Gemini energy, so you really don't have to wait anymore. I feel like some of the waiting had to do with you trying to decide what you wanted to do, or learning what to do, or making up your mind what to do. Now that is over with, you know what to do now. So now that you know what to do, it's like it's no stopping you. That's why I feel this energy that's all over the place. I feel like that people are going to be exhausted trying to keep up with you. And this is on both sides of the fence here. Those that's trying to keep up with you, those that's trying to destroy you. I mean, it's hard to hit a moving target, and you are a master at moving. And so you got that energy that is going this way, that way, this way, that way. And so it's a good vibration that's here. I feel like that Gemini, you are a force now. I feel like that Gemini energy is real powerful now. I feel like that the Gemini energy is coming into its power. And so you might have talked about it before. You might have thought you had it before. But no, you walking in it now. You using that power now. People are feeling your energy now. I see Geminis that's starting new business. I see Geminis that's creating. I see Geminis that's in this leadership position, and I feel like it's nothing you can tell them once their mind is made up. And the main thing, once they see, once they understand, once they know what they're doing, it's not what they're doing, know what's going on, then they like, I got this, I can take it from here. So this is the energy that is going on with many of you Geminis that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that some people are just going to get left by the wayside because you're not going to be able to keep up with some of these Geminis. And so you're not supposed to. I mean, who's supposed to be there will be there. Who's not supposed to be there won't be there. I feel like that Gemini, you and the energy here, for those of you who have really been longing and wanting love, you will get that. Don't worry about that. I just feel like that this is an action time for many Geminis. So this is for you to get things done. I see many Geminis is really going to be going into their own business. I see other Geminis are taking on leadership roles in their companies, or they could be getting different positions. There's a lot of shifting and changing that's going on here, dealing around the Gemini vibration here. I'm also seeing a Gemini. I keep seeing a skater, like a professional skater energy that I see that's here. And so I keep feeling that this person could like really, I don't know if it's any Olympics or anything going on, or whatever competition that could be going on. I feel like that this person here is going to just really make it to the front of the line. It's kind of like a person standing in line, and they could be in 5th or 6th place, and I just see them shooting all the way up to the top of the line here. So this is going to be a good time for some Gemini that could be dealing with something to do with skating or something here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that, and I see a Gemini that's going to be a part of some kind of corporation, and it feels like that this Gemini is going to take this corporation. I have to laugh because this is funny. It's a funny energy with this Gemini, because I'm seeing people there with their mouth wide open like, unbelievable. And so this Gemini is taking this corporation to where it's never been before. You know how, was that Star Trek? And you know how Star Trek say, you know, go to places that you would never been or something like that. Well, this Gemini is getting ready to take this corporation to where it has never been before. And so people are going to be just dumbfounded, stung, but it's like they can't stop it. And so only thing you can do is you get aboard, you watch it, you just, you know, it's like this is the Gemini season. And so this is a good season that I feel for Gemini. Oh, and I see a Gemini here that's really going to be working with their magic, whatever you want to call it, a magic, a cult, a sorcery, whatever you call it. I just see a Gemini is on the top of their game here when it comes to this. So no wonder that there is no way that they can be defeated at this point, because they are on top of their game. Also, I'm seeing this Gemini energy here is really where they are taking the ones that was into their spiritual side, they taking it to new heights, new levels. Those that wasn't, they're getting into it. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that the Gemini here, I see you kind of like doing more meditation, more going into yourself. Some people might say you into yourself already, but no, I see you going more into yourself, but they don't understand that that's where your power is at. So I see Geminis are going within. I see they're going inside their treasure chest. Their treasure chest is within, and I see they're able to pull the treasures out. I feel like that for the enemies of some Geminis, your power is so strong, you're not going to have to deal with them. Your energy, your power, your sources will definitely deal with them. It's almost like you get close to a hot stove, and that stove is so hot, you can't touch that. Like, who is that? Hammer used to say, you can't touch this. Well, that's what some of you Geminis is. It's like you can't touch this because the energy is so strong, you can't even get close enough to it to touch it. So I feel like that there is... I see a Gemini here. Also, I see you finishing a book or writing a book or creating a book. So I feel a book energy that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel that there is a Gemini vibration. It's like, don't abuse your power, but I feel like you really can control it. That's what you're doing now. You're really learning how to control it, because you know sometimes you get so mad that you just want to cut people's throats. You just want to cut their heads off. But you are able to control it, and that's a good thing, Gemini. So you controlling things, you keeping things in order here. I also see a Gemini here where I keep picking up a vibration of I see baby. So for those of you that's not planning for a baby, you have to be extra careful during this time, because I see a baby peeking his head over. So the baby energy has not manifest. It wants to manifest. So you have to make it known where no, it's not time yet, or however, because you got so much on your plate now that you got to get things in order. So Gemini, I feel like that this is an excellent time for you. And I see some Geminis want to keep going back to the past, the people from the past. You got to move forward, Gemini. You got to keep moving forward, because whatever was in the past, and if it didn't work out in the past, it's not going to work out right now. So you got to look for what's ahead of you, what's going on in front of you. That's where what you're looking for is at. What you're looking for is not behind you, it's definitely in front of you. Well, Gemini, I want to thank you for joining me for this cup of tea. And if you would like a private consultation, there's a link below the video. You can click on that link. And busy. This is such a busy time, Gemini. Oh my God, but you can handle it. You loving it. You having fun with it. Thank you for stopping by, Gemini, for this cup of tea.